Hi everyone, it's me again. I wasn't really going to put this video up, but I happened to come across 3 confirmations, maybe a little bit more. But anyway, I was busy all day. I was supposed to go fly out somewhere, but I made the phone call instead. But anyway, beside the point. Anyway, I came on because of the confirmations, and also to say that let's see, how could I put this? I'm untouchable. Unstoppable. And I don't know what all the beef is, except all of you got caught up with a whole bunch of lies because of, well, I said it all in my videos before. Confirmation. Anyway, the problem is I never said to any of you that, I loved anybody. I mean, I love everybody. But I didn't say that we were dating. I didn't say whatever. I only have one person I'm supposed to be with. And that's it. And that's the one that God chose. And only He knows that. And all the confirmations that I, saw, and plus, even if it doesn't, resonate with me or whatever, I just like watching, their videos. And they say that they're all sick of it. They're tired of it. And all that. Well, so am I. I had enough of it. It's a shame that you guys can't get it through your head. I don't know you. So why is it you guys got all involved because of a lie Now you're telling lies that I wanted to date yous, or whatever lie you're telling. I really don't care, truthfully. And if you want my money, one, you're not going to get it because of what I went through since I was a kid, and started working. At that time I didn't know, still loved everybody or whatever, took everybody in who needed to, money or whatever. I was there, just like my father, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I didn't realize that, they actually took my money. And like I said in the other videos, this is the 4th time I'm starting over. Because all my money's gone. Okay? And you don't need to worry about how I'm paying for, the bills or whatever. God helps me with that. And all these phone calls and all that. Yeah, I answered a few of them because I didn't see who was calling, truthfully. And how many times do I have to say, I don't have a car, so stop with the insurances and blah, blah, blah. Stop with the other crap. And whatever else. Even if I did have money, it goes to, well, first, bills, because they need to be paid first. And then whoever I decide to give it to. And that would be, well, never mind. And yes, in one of whatever conversations, one of yous or a few of you said that I was, mysterious or whatever. Everything's a mystery. Well, that's because I'm a private person. Nobody needs to know everything. Like, he's looking up through tarot, going to, or use do it yourself, whatever. I don't really give a, okay. I'm trying so hard not to have my father come out in me. Okay? I know it's going to come out. But long time ago, I put everything in God's hands, okay? So no one can get any information except who God decides to give it to. Like all the good tarot readers or psychics, mediums, whatever, clairvoyant, whatever, knows who's fake and who isn't. Like you guys. And I'm not going to say it again. Yous broke up, not because of me. It was well, I'm not going to get into it, but it was meant for you guys to break up, whatever. And again, I don't know yous, and yous don't know me. And I'm going to say it again. You pissed off God. You pissed off my spiritual team, along with others I know that are up in heaven. Because first of all, I even said it in my other video, you're trying to interfere when I'm trying to have a conversation or just a chat, whatever, on Sunday, because you knew that I made a mistake and then said it in a video, which everybody should have a chat and get together at a dinner table with their family every Sunday. Anyway, it's called, break bread together. But when you interfere me having a conversation with myself and God, or I should say God and myself, and pretending to be my father, that was the wrong choice. Like it is wrong to interfere with God and myself. I was even trying to, there's a anniversary. I was trying to speak with him. You remember the one that used, when I was down, that I could have actually helped and I was helping a child. Okay, he's 33, but yeah, 33. He's still a child. I say child because I took care of him. But by the time I got better and started with all of you to put yous all in your place, it was too late. So that's up to God about the murder part, But when you fucking interfere, that was the bad choice. And everyone else, excuse my language, I am so sorry. But for these never mind, boutons, and I don't know what you call guys, but whatever. And if you love the dark so much because, I don't know, my light bothers you, all of you, this includes my family, my cousins that are involved. You don't like my light? I tried helping yous. But you guys are impatient to do the work and wait or whatever to get your man or your woman, whatever. That's not my fault. I did the work. So if you like the dark so much, why don't all of you all get together and go sit in a cave where it's dark? I mean, you guys roam around during, daylight. Uh, Duh, there's light from the sun. So because it's daylight, at nighttime, you have to do your work and blame somebody because it's too light out. And don't get me wrong, because I actually cursed, and, I'm letting you know, I will never take revenge. It's all in God's hands and my spiritual team and whoever I have, because you don't know. And how powerful they are. Because if you knew how powerful they are, you wouldn't be stupid to block me or any other one. I'm sorry, but not sorry that you're going through all this. Maybe if you did the right thing, you wouldn't be going through all this. I'm not saying that I'm used to it, but I'm used to it. And I adapted. I learned from all of it. But I kept going. And I will keep going. I don't need the Energizer bunny either to keep going. And like I said, if I wanted revenge, I don't need to wait for God to do what he has to do. Because, like I have powerful up above. I'm powerful too. And I have a lot of powerful people down here too. You would have been out by now. You're watching me. You aren't in my energy anymore. You're not attached to me anymore. I got rid of you a long time ago. But you continue to watch me. We're highly protected, okay? Even my soul tribe. So I don't know what your problem is. Oh, and by the way, after the confirmations, I heard something, and other than, I don't know, you think that I'm going to spill who you are and everything. That's not, my team, God thinks I don't, well, God probably knows, but that I don't know who you are, but I do. But I really don't give a flying fuck, okay? Yes, I said it again. And I'm still not angry. But like I was saying, I heard something and it dawned on me with that too. Like, I won't say anything until my team gets everything and God gets everything, all whatever. They'll put out who all of you are. Like I said, you're all watching me. You all are being watched. I told you, I have people all over. Like, you can run from God, you cannot hide. And He will make sure that you won't be able to run anymore, to hide. And the confirmation was, what was it? Oh, all secrets that all of you, I don't know, that I'm going to tell. I don't even remember if you even told me any secrets. And if you did, I always make sure I forget them. Because I listen, with the secrets, whatever you want to say. But this way, whoever says it and it gets out or whatever, I don't want to be to blame. So I make sure that I forget it. Because I know God will always make sure that when people do something wrong, and especially to someone that you shouldn't have done, will always get out. So I don't need to do shit. So, if you are up all night, you're worried, whatever, I don't give a flying fuck. I really don't care. Get used to it. You see, when I was going through all of it, because I didn't know anything, because I didn't have the help that is today that you can get. So I had to do it all alone. But all of you, like I said, could go in that cave and watch each other go through it. But if I'm right, I'm not sure what God's plan is for you. But I know it's a surprise. So it might be like a cave. Don't know. Really don't care. And I'll make sure that, I don't know, never mind. I better not say. So, and again, it's none of your fucking business who my DM is. Okay? As long as he knows who he is. Which I did get confirmation on that. He does. When? He'll be here or wherever I am is when he gets, you know, it's not up to you guys. As I don't know, everyone says, you should have listened. I've said it. God said it. Universe said it. So, I guess, if I decide once you guys get caught, whatever, when God decides it, and you won't know. Maybe, you'll see. Maybe I'll make a surprise visit or something like that. Just to find out. Do you know why? Guaranteed. None of yous do. I mean, eventually, with all of the games and everything, you would come up against someone that will beat you. I mean, really, it's pretty bad that it, takes all of you to come up against me. And other people. Because I know you're doing it to other people. But you're doing it constantly. Told you, I've been doing this since I was a baby. Okay? I've been highly protected before I was even born. I mean, truthfully. And it takes really guts to pretend to be the person that you guys prevented me from helping. Wow. Brilliant. It's really a shame, truthfully. And like I said in my other videos, I only put up what I hear or whatever they tell me to. I have no idea what they're talking about. It's only for people who it resonates with. So I'm assuming, you know, all the stuff that I put up, they all resonate. You know, how do you know that I'm talking about you and not the family side ones and another group instead of your group or her group that she got you guys? Well, all the groups. I really don't give a flying fuck. Again, if I did, I would have taken you out a long time ago. But you see, I have love in my heart, not revenge. I'm not saying if I had to, my father would come out like he did. I mean, I grew up with cursing. And again, when I was talking about, my father coming out and the warriors up above who taught me, if I had to, you'll be laying on the floor. But I don't go that route. I don't need to. So if I were you, knock it off. Leave me the frig alone. And if you're doing it to others, leave them alone. They didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything to you. The only ones that did anything to you is yourself. So maybe if you worked on why you're like that, you can turn yourself around or heal yourself. See, the jobs that you have, be thankful you have a job. But wait, if you're the ones that, instead of taking money from people legit, you know, No. The other way, no, that's not a job. It's being lazy, really. To me, it is. Especially taking money from people that can't work, but still trying to find work. But then, um, let's see, someone out there changed records for me not to get my license. This way I can't get work, can't drive, can't get income because it's called, you know, you need all that to work. Oh, before you get an idea, because all that happened, it's not my fault. You opened up a can of worms from what before happened. You know, I think it was the second time. Yeah, the second time. Or no, it was either the second or the third time that I had to start over. Because someone's um, keeping an eye on it. You know, before, my team, blocked yours, or somebody did. Like you blocked me from when the person, how it all started, and others that you blocked me. I told you once I noticed that you've opened up a can of worms. Truthfully, you can guess it. I don't care. Not my fault. It's not my problem. It's all of yours. You know, I don't know yous. You don't know me. That's one thing. The family part, same thing. But one problem, you know, yous are family. My father, I said it in the other videos, my father kept all of yous together. You know, I was supposed to do the same. But, I mean, I still tried, but Nope. You know, I I really don't know what to say. You're supposed to be spreading love, you know, especially to your loved ones, with your loved ones. You never know, what could happen or whatever. Have Sunday dinners or Saturday dinners, whatever, you know, once a week as a family. Call if you have parents, you know, call them every day just to say hi, how you doing? And if you have kids, you should know what I'm talking about. And if you don't have kids, then, you know, doesn't matter how old you are to a parent, you're still their child. You should always check in on them. I seen so many on the news or whatever. I saw, videos on TikTok or whatever, when a sibling kept calling another sibling or whatever, you know, mom and dad need you, blah, 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 when you coming. Oh, when I get done, excuse after excuse. But then when something happens, that person's in regret because they didn't spend time, because they decided they wanted to worry about money and going out and having fun because they don't live at home anymore. You get the point. I'm not getting into it because truthfully, you're going to go for a nice ride with this surprise. You know, it's like everyone is different, but because of you have some or, whatever, don't realize how much help out there there is. But now you keep repeating, you know, everything. I mean, instead of like, whatever. And when I say like, everyone's not the same, but same stories almost. I said I had good parents. I had, well, I don't remember. I only remember a little bit. but I know it was good. I'm not going to say that, well, I did say some in the other video. About, wasn't exactly abuse, but, and other stuff. Am I like that? No, because I took the time to say, nope, I'm not going to be like that. And somehow each time, I came across different help or whatever to help me realize that's not how you're supposed to live. I am not saying that it's easy. And again, like I said in the other videos, nothing's easy. But everything is a lesson that you have to learn. And you have to be patient. Be patient for things to come. And truthfully, yeah, some are close to my age, but still younger. The family-wise or whatever. Some are older than me. One, they should know better. But then there's the younger, a little bit younger, that they learned some stuff from their parents and whatever. But again, my dad also did everything for everybody, too. But like I said, you could have been fine if you didn't do the shit. And if you learned how to be patient, you could have had stuff. I am fucking 60 years old. Okay? But I'm still young. And me being patient, I don't know what patient is, if I'm not patient. But in my case, which I could have done a while back, but I got sick and got hurt at the same time. So I didn't realize it. But then I knew once I got all of you, but I decided to wait to see if it continued. Plus, I had stuff to do, and I didn't know where my DM was. That doesn't mean that I didn't appreciate. I did. I'm proud what I did. I sat there, listened, and heard, oh, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. Or when I tried doing something with, no, that's not how you do it, whatever. I sat there, being quiet. Occasionally, I would say, one day, I could laugh about it now. I mean, she laughed about it. I told her that, I wasn't her favorite one. I really didn't care. I have to, laugh about it because it is funny. I mean, I really didn't care because I already had a job or whatever. I got hired. I mean, I went to her first, them first. But I didn't know how to do it. That's why I didn't get hired. But someone else did. Wow. And because they did, it's because they trained that person. So I worked for someone which I already knew how to do, which is the same as that other person. And the problem was they needed me. So that one called my boss. Can I have her for a week or whatever? I think it was a little bit more than a week. So I worked there. And at the end, everybody gets paid or whatever. And hers was, when she came to me or whatever, the funniest part was it was under the table. Like she didn't want anybody to see. But they did. I'm not going to say how much it was, but it was hysterical. It was hysterical. It was, you know, it's not what everybody thinks it was. Just put it the way that, it was below 30. Way below 30. But anyway. So, this is how I am. I told my boss because they asked how much. They got pissed. They called that one up. So she got pissed at me. Then it got to the point where my boss couldn't drive because of an injury or whatever. But either could that other person. So I had to take both of them in. And that person never went in until, after 10 or whatever. We always went in like 9:30, something like that. Sometimes earlier. Well, that person got mad because we weren't there yet. And the whole ride, there was a problem, yelling at, why wasn't I there, blah, blah, blah. So what I did was I put my flashers on, stopped in the middle of the bridge, and I told the person, get out. They disrespected me, blamed me. I could be that person, but I choose not to. I scared her. But if she continued, or they continued, I would have done it. But I really didn't. There was no traffic, but I didn't know a cop was behind me. Followed me to the booth, pulled me over. I explained to them. And the cop just laughed. But I choose not to be mean. I have God to do that, but he's not mean either. I don't know what he's going to do. He won't tell me. So, like everyone said, you should have never done it. Because you never know who you will pick. that can bring that can bring you down. I don't know what else to say. All I can say is that you may and may not learn. Because time's up. Big time. It could be in an hour. Could be next week. Don't know. That's up to God and my spiritual team and everyone else I know. And believe me, like I said, the other spirits, your ancestors, you know, they're on God's side. They teamed up with my team. And the other ones that, you know, are going through whatever. But like I said, I'm not stupid. I knew I had powerful ancestors and spiritual team. I'm not stupid. I had them since before I was born. Because not only that they're helping me, they're helping others too. You know, like my soul tribe, chosen ones, all the good, and know that they're DMs and DFs. The ones that aren't can't get near anyone. I know for a fact you cannot get near me because God made sure of it. The universe made sure of it. Can't get near me or my immediate family or my DM. And I made sure of that. So you can kiss your own asino. Oh, sorry. Kiss your own ass. Not mine. Because I don't know where you guys been or who you were with. And I'm not talking about, the ones that don't cheat or whatever, that just does magic, but you're still, you know, whatever. So whatever resonated with that. It's pretty bad when you have the whole entire heaven. That includes, the universe, Mother Nature, you know, all pissed off. Wow. Hey, you accomplished something. Wow. You did that instead of using your skills to do something right. To me, I don't care how long it takes me. As long as I keep the love in my heart. And like I said, you need negative and positive to keep everything balanced. So, like I said, if I had to, and if God says I can, and because of water and fire, I can switch. But you won't know what hit you. But I'm not that person. I didn't say I couldn't be. But only when I have to. Like, really have to. I will be. That I can guarantee. That's what God said. I can. If I had to be. So I don't know who you think you're playing with. All I could say is game over, checkmate, time's up, get ready for your surprise. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I know I need to go do something anyway. I'm relocating again. So I need to make a comfort calls to see how everything is going. And see if they'll tell me anything. See, my team is good. They don't tell me anything. Sometimes, when it comes to me, when I ask, sometimes God doesn't tell me. But when I figure it out, he laughs. And I think that's why he doesn't tell me. Because eventually I figure things out. But I only tell him. See, maybe, doesn't matter if you believe in God or not, there's a God. Doesn't matter what religion you are. There's Jesus. You could talk to your ancestors. You could talk to your loved ones. They can hear everything. They see everything. They know everything. If you're doing way too much, instead of taking care of yourself or resting, believe me, they will put you down to rest. I don't know how many times they did it with me. Maybe if you paid attention to signs that they are constantly giving you and others, they pay attention. You don't. And you say that you're, whatever. I mean, you do magic. Well, you think you do. That's my family part. I don't know the others. But apparently, you hit a master. That I learned from before I was born. I'm not stupid. I might say stupid stuff, off the wall. Whatever. If I get a laugh out of you, hey, I did my job. But whatever. This is too long. I'm tired of talking. I have a lot to do. you know. And you continue to send spirits and everything. I'll only make friends with them. Like I always do. And you'll be getting more roommates. Hey, you won't be alone. You know, go figure. I don't know. I really don't care. But anyway, everyone else, don't give up. Keep having faith. And have a conversation with your spiritual team, God, whoever up there. And you're stronger than you think. And don't let anyone bring you down. Whatever. So, if it resonates, it resonates. You don't like it, you don't like it. Just to let others know what's going on. And hopefully it will help others. Confirmation. Wow.
Call from the Tombstone.
Wow.
Call from the Tombstone.
I would say something to you, but I won't. Because I heard my dad. Wow. And I told you it gets transferred to me. Wow. Because I put something up a while ago. And what time is it? I don't know what time it is, but who cares? It's been all day today. All day. But anyway. Just always remember, this goes to the others. Well, it could go to you too, but, you know, you can do anything. Anybody. Never let anyone tell you you can't. So, I have to go. I've been saying that. I just wanted to get it out there. And, you know, all you groups, doesn't faze me. Not one bit. And, you know, I don't know where the, you know, years ago, when I did, see my other DM. But again, that one was blocked. Same bullshit. Same thing over and over again. I don't know where that one is. But, God, and I mean God, okay? He chose this one. Because I couldn't find yet, well, whatever. And this one, you can't touch. Because it's not going to repeat. Repeat should only be for, like, if you like the movie or something like that and you want to watch it again. You don't repeat bullshit. But apparently you like bullshit. I don't. Anyway. Ciao.